It takes heart. It takes courage. It takes guts. And most importantly, the control of your own aggression. I think the problem with the youth today is the fact that they are struggling with their identities, their values, and their inclusion. So for that matter, they spend most of their time on the street out there looking for something to do with their lives. And there are already people on the street. It's like a war zone out there. And it's no good anybody pretending that it's not like that. That's a fact.
They hang around because they have no direction. I think they don't. There was gangs out in my time when I was a teenager. We used to have gangs in Willesden and gangs in Kilburn, and they'd be arguing, but not at the violent level they are today. It's gone too far.
It's gone out of hand. Already on the street out there are people who are dealing in drugs, and they're always looking for young people who know that they haven't got much going out for them, and they use them. So now, using boxing is, to me, is like a platform to be able to help them to transform this negative energy for positive achievements.
Boxing like teach you not only boxing, teach you how to behave, teach you manners, teach you how to communicate with people properly.
It's a harsh world out there, and boxing, I guess, equips you with those tools to feel confident, to feel like you can protect yourself, and to feel that you're actually channeling your energy into something more positive.
It teaches you how to box, but it doesn't prompt you how to fight outside, like street fighting and stuff like that. It teaches you how to control it.
It's something I want to do in my life, or something I feel like I have to do.
I've been stabbed about 15, 16 times. And when I go in the ring, I release my anger that I just think about things that people done, or things that I want to do to people, and I just release it in the gym. If I was in boxing, I'll be in the streets, drinking, doing everything, but boxing helps a lot. It really does.
It's all about services that we want to provide to young people to help them to adjust into this hardship that they find themselves in.
When you see them coming upset into the doors and got problems, and they mainly would go to Mr Akay or one of the coaches.
I've had football coaches and swimming coaches before in the past, and you kind of learn from them, and you're very grateful for the time. But the relationship with a boxing coach, I don't think you ever forget that. I certainly don't. I could still remember the names and faces of all the boxing coaches I've ever had.
Occasionally I have a left hook. Occasionally I go there and there. Come on, let's go. Let's see some
So see my shoulder. 1, 2, 1. That's it.
You could start with just a coach and a trainer where you see your coach and you give him the respect because he's the coach. But before I can get you to do what I think you're capable of doing, which you don't even know, I've got to get inside your mind. I've got to be more closer than just a coach.
We work as a teacher and student at the same time as a friend. Some of them get attached to you. They become like your son. All the time they talk to you, you phone them and say, where are you? And you come in training, try to get yourself away from trouble, don't mingle with the wrong crowd. They become like your son.
Just someone who's there. You know, a lot of, young people do well and they relate better when they know that someone's there kind of who that they can speak to or communicate with on a regular basis.
Comfortable with that?
Yeah.
It's easy. Okay, parry out.
There isn't very much money in boxing coaching anyway, so a lot of the people, they do it for the love, and then when you get people who do it for the love or the passion, then that rubs off on the people that they're training.
I'm looking at his face now, and I go, oh. I'm still looking.
When they give you the instruction, they give it from the heart. Like you can tell this guy cares about you, for real. It's not like just he's doing his job. And most of them, they're doing it not for money. Most of them, because they used to box for this club. And they love to do it for the new generation, like our generation. That's what we're doing. And when I grow up, I'm going to be doing the same thing. And that's how it goes.
Put your hands down. Okay. Look where I am. So you have to know how to deal with it. It's not something that you read in a book. You must have the flair of dealing with human people and treating everybody on equal terms and see how best you can help them. And I think that's what we do here. Not all of them are going to be champions. I know that. And they know it as well. But when they are here, it's like a comfort zone for them. Here, we give them a sense of belonging, sense of direction. We are a family, Rory. We are one big, happy family.
But when you see the benefit it does to the youngsters, and it might be only 1 out of 50, and they have turned their lives around, they've been in trouble with the police, but have come to the club and it's changed their outlook, you think, well, it's worth it.
I started boxing when I was 17. When I was 18, I used to go, from 17 to 18, I used to go constantly, like going boxing. And when I got to 18 years old, I kind of dropped back, I laid back. The amount of me going to boxing, it decreases. And I found myself in prison. I've been in prison twice. Her Majesty, HMP and stuff. So when I came out, I was like, look, I need to do my boxing and stuff. And then I started boxing again. And then I found myself, I haven't done anything that will, implicate me or put me in the same predicament which I was in when I was 18 years old. Boxing really does help. I mean, it depends on how bad you want it. If you strive for it, you get it.
But I'm dealing with you on one-to-one, and that's boxing. It takes you in the ring. If you're not boxing well, it's telling you off on one-to-one. If you're doing well, it says, yeah, you're doing very well, keep your hands up. So you're in close contact with this person all the time. So if you see something going wrong and he's talking, you're bound to believe him because you know he means well. And that's what boxing is. That's what boxing is.